Well, hello everyone, it's Andrew, the Albanach knitter here, and I'm just literally popping in for a quick channel update. As you can see, I'm out in the car today, and actually I'm in part of the island called Whiting Bay, which is where our little craft shop is and where our knitting group is, and I'm heading there in about 20 minutes. I'm just a little bit early, but whilst I've got this little snapshot of time, I thought I'd pop in and say hello. You'll be wondering where I've been. I do hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. If I haven't spoken to you since, or if you haven't watched anything of mine since, have I put up a video this year yet? Have I? Probably, possibly, I don't know. But anyway, here I am with a quick update. There is a reason for the absence, of course. As some of you will be aware if you're a long-term watcher of the channel, over these last few years I've been engaged in doctoral studies. And at the moment I'm getting ready for a fairly big push in terms of getting some content out. Basically, I have to prepare a course, some teaching that I then have to implement in the life of the church that I work in, and then I have to collate all the responses and all the stuff surrounding presenting that course over the space of 6 weeks, and then I take all that data and then analyze it, draw conclusions, etc., and that's what forms my a big chunk of my final document. And that's pretty much getting ready to take place. Just over a week's time I'll be getting ready to present some of that stuff over 6 weeks, and then start the process of writing up. So it has been hugely busy, and it's been good to have a little bit of a deadline with some of that stuff, because it's moving me on. It's giving me the motivation that I need in sort of cold grey January days, that you just sometimes just need a kick, do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing with most of my time, as well as all the regular stuff of family and work and ministry and all that sort of thing as well. But you'll be glad to know that I'm still knitting away. I'm still using my knitting as a great de-stress from all the things that come along, and especially during January I've been trying to make a point of getting along to our knitting group and catch up with folks, and of course do some knitting. I can't remember if I said before, but I was knitting the Guernsey. You remember the simple sweater by Martin Storey. Gave that up as a bad job because it was too big. I then thought that I would knit a large size anchor sweater a bit by Petite Knit, and then started that and then thought, no, I'm not loving this either. So I was just scrolling through what do you call that thing? Oh yes, YouTube. I was scrolling through YouTube and came across this pattern by a guy called can't remember his name, but he has a yarn brand, and he's based down in Cornwall in the south of England. I think it's called the Raw Wool Company or something like that. And he designs patterns as well, and he brought out a pattern recently for the Beacon Head pullover recently, and I really like the look of that. What it is, it's a simple vest. It's a vest. You'd probably call it a vest. Here in the UK we might call it a tank top, but basically a vest, no arms. So I started on that. It's knitting around from the bottom up, and I've just got to the stage where I've split for the sleeves. It's knitting around, so you split for the sleeves, and then you do the front section and the back section, and I've just started the back of the bit where the sleeves are, and I'm almost at the bit where I've got to the top of the back, and then you go round to the other side and then knit flat up to the neck, and then all the neck shaping and adding on. So I've been really enjoying that. Really simple knit, but it's using up that lovely maroon yarn that I have been trying to use for some sort of sweater for myself for some time. So that's what I've been getting up to, and I say that has been the absolute great antidote. So I'm still knitting away, I'm still doing all this stuff. I'm well, family are well, life is just going smoothly, but just a huge amount of extra work on at the moment. I'm really looking forward now to delivering this project, getting all written up, getting the oral defence done. I've got a couple of seminars to teach, and then the doctoral process, excuse me, I just had lunch. The doctoral process will be finished, And after that, I think I am going to put my feet up for a while and simply enjoy life, get back into some knitting projects, all that sort of stuff. But you know, in life, when you've got a sense that you can do something and you get a sense you can achieve it, and you've got the means to move towards it, is a good thing to go for it. So I'm kind of proud of myself for just pressing through and getting this done. But I'm looking forward to getting it done. I've got a whole pile of books sitting tantalizingly waiting to be read. Some work stuff, but some, you know, for Christmas I got a new set, 4 books in the set, The Hobbit, and then the 3 trilogy of Lord of the Rings. And my ultimate aim, although I've looked at them before, is to just enjoy over the summer months, maybe late spring into the summer months, just sitting down and reading those just for absolute fun, and just savouring those great stories again and relaxing. So that's how it's going, folks. I hope you're all doing well. I hope your knitting mojo is still very much with you. Do let me know what you're knitting on just now. Let me know how you're doing. Do say hello down in the comments, and I promise you, as soon as I am able, I will be back with a good episode for you coming up very soon. I can't say when, but it's on my to-do list. Did you know that you're on my to-do list? I've had make an episode on my to-do list for such a long time, but as I say, life is wonderfully full, and it is wonderful. I'm a very privileged man, but say I'm just taking a few moments before knitting group. Thought I'd come on, chat to you, sitting here by the sea. It's one of the things I absolutely love. This piece of water here is the Clyde estuary. The Clyde comes all the way through the middle of the city of Glasgow, all the way down through the southwest coast of Scotland, and empties into the Irish Sea. And I come from, if you can't see it on the horizon today, but the town I come from is just over there on the horizon. So I'm very used to sitting looking out at this lovely landscape. And if I tilt you around just a little bit more, you'll see that land over there behind that trailer. That's not actually part of Arran. Oops, you're falling. That's not actually part of Arran. That's called Holy Island. And it's a separate little island just off the coast of Arran. And there's a little boat that goes over there from Albanach. In some parts of the spring and autumn, but certainly through the summer. And I will take you over there one time because it's a fascinating place. It's one of the places of ancient settlement, as you might be able to tell by the name, Holy Island. Saint Walash made his home over there on the island and set up a little monastery. There's all sorts of other activities that go on there at the moment, but that's Holy Island. Holy Isle, and I'll take you there one day. But anyway, I'm just going to enjoy 5 more minutes sitting by the sea, having a wee look out, and then I'm off to knitting group. So great to see you. Just keep connected, and I'll be back with you as soon as I can. Take care for now. Martin Leven Drasta, agus Bianach Jagat. Take care, and God bless.